All right, and here we are. Good evening, folks. This is Reku. Thank you for tuning in on short notice when I've completely defeated the purpose of even having a posted schedule. So, as you noticed, it is not Final Fantasy XIV, and it is not even the usual starting time of 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Our raid group wasn't really able to make it tonight, and I've got time to kill, and I really want to play Outer Wilds. So I'm just going to go ahead and start playing Outer Wilds early tonight. Let's see. It also happens that I'll have some time this Saturday afternoon to play Outer Wilds. I'll be doing that at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, so that's going on. I'm going to try to make Saturday at noon. I'm thinking that's going to be a good time for maybe doing a third slot on the regular. That didn't really clash with that many activities, and some weeks it might, some weeks it might not. But that way I at least have one slot a week guaranteed for something other than Final Fantasy raids. Which is good, because that gives you guys something a little bit more consistent to playing around too. So, with regards to the wilds and the outer thereof, let me pull up my notes. So last session we got a lot done. I spent most of the time exploring the Ash and Ember twin planets, kind of very close to the sun. And in it, we explored a Nomai settlement called the Sunless City. That was where the Nomai who followed who came to our solar system settled. They crashed there, couldn't get back, so they buried underground and made a place for themselves. While we were there, we learned that they were doing a heck of a lot of stuff at their high energy lab in their settlement. And they found out that if you link a micro black hole and a warp core together, you can travel between the two of them, and there's temporal displacement. If you enter a black hole, you appear out of the white hole before you enter the black hole. I don't know if that's actual physics or whatnot, but that's how the video game works. They also found out that if you put more energy into the reaction, the negative time offset gets bigger. And for a reason I don't quite know, they specifically wanted to try sending something back 22 minutes. Now, what does that remind you of? The universe explodes every 22 minutes. So clearly their experiment works. They're using the literal sun as a power source for that, and their scientists knew that a risk of doing that would be that the sun would explode. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's see. So yeah, we learned a lot from that. On the Ash Twin planet, which is the one that's not immediately accessible, they have towers installed with black hole warp core links to each of the planets. I don't know how to use them yet. I tried to go to the station closest to the sun, which is apparently where they're siphoning the energy for the temporal experiment, but I crashed into the sun like 3 times. I actually read a little bit of a mechanics spoiler, and it is possible to land on the sun, to land on Sun Station, but it's really freaking hard, and the spoiler I read told me how to do it, but because I haven't found that in the game world yet, I'm not going to act on that knowledge just yet. Other than that, let's see. Yeah, we got a lot done last time. Checking my notes. I explored the the wrecked orbital probe cannon, the thing that explodes at the beginning of every loop. And the purpose of the probe cannon was to send something to the eye of the universe, which is what drew the Nomai to our solar system. And the probe was going to study it. They knew that the cannon would break just because they were planning on using every ounce of power they had. So it was like, okay, well, we're only going to get one shot at this, so let's throw everything we've got at it. But what's weird is on their data logs, they entered a random set of coordinates for their one shot. That sounds contradictory. Don't know what's up with that. Let's see. We also found Feldspar's cave. He's one of the researchers from the hometown who's been missing for a while. He had a camp set up on Giant's Deep, and apparently he knows how to get down there. I don't know if he's the one linked to the third Nomai statue. That's an unknown, but I'm guessing that's how it worked. As for where we go from here, There are any number of places. I could try going to Sun Station, but because I haven't actually learned how to go there, to follow that mechanic spoiler would be a cheat. I'm not going to do that. There is one area on Ember Twin we still want to explore. There is a cave at the bottom of the, I think it's the North Pole. And I've tried exploring there, but I keep screwing up the path, and time is very limited because that cave fills up with sand immediately. We could also go to Dark Bramble, which is where Feldspar is camping out. And there's also a couple of other planets we haven't been to. I haven't been to Brittle Hollow. Nothing specifically has sent me there yet, but I mean, it's there. It's probably important. Well, without further ado, let us get into the video game. Let's see. Okay. Oh, come on, mouse cursor. Leave the desk. And the game. Where's my controller? All right. Let's resume the expedition. Whew. That was a long recap. We got a lot done last session. Yep. Orbital cannon explodes. That's what it do. That probe is supposed to go to the eye of the universe or whatever. Which we don't actually know what that is, but that is what drew the Nomai to explore this star system in the first place. So. Yeah, first we're going to go to Ember Twin. And let's get our space suit. Check the log. Yeah. Lake Bed Cave. Yeah, Nomai went to the Lake Bed Cave and disappeared. I'm guessing because it's color-coded with all the other, like, quantum stuff. You know, it's a quantum cave. There's quantum stuff happening. We've seen a couple of signs of that happening on Ember Twin, but haven't really done much with it yet. Let me turn a little towards the screen. No, not that. There we go. All right. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's see. Hourglass Twins. Going to Ember Twin. Go. Now, where is it? Oh, autopilot. Oh, good. The autopilot's just kind of working today. Sorry, folks. I need to attend to something real quick. I'll be back. Hey, sorry about that. I think I just got butt dialed. So, I'm just not going to worry about that right now. All right. So. Gotta remember how to fly. Okay, need to go to the North Pole, which don't remember where that is. Okay, I think I'm in the vicinity. There we are. That. You know what? Close enough. Alright, we're just gonna fall on down. Alright, I busted up my landing gear, but Hopefully that won't matter. Whee! Alright, we're on solid ground. So the kicker here is that this cave is like the lowest point of elevation on this planet. So it fills up with sand almost immediately, which is a problem. Oh, pass through there? Dang it. Oh, God. Okay, I've tried enough times to get through here that if I still can't get up there, I'm just gonna look up a guide. This might be the right way, though. It's giving me platforms to traverse. And I didn't notice these little stepping stones before. Already burned through a lot of fuel. Brambles, that's encouraging. I think. Nope. I wonder if it's the brambles that kill you or the suit damage. I'm probably not going to survive this. Ah. Dang it. Okay, maybe that's not the way. That's exactly where I just was. Between the O2 and the lack of fuel, I don't think I'm long for this world. Have I seen these stairs before? Oh. Oh! I found the quantum cave. Hooray! Okay, well. Yep, we got bones. This must be the quantum cave. If you've come here looking for Coleus, we have. This is where he was when we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Coleus and I observed the smaller, unusual-looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Yeah, yep, there was a rock there. Okay, cave shard. Oh! That guy was not standing there a minute ago. Oh, that's Coleus's skeleton. Poor guy. Oh, that's several skeletons. Okay. I don't think I like this. Oh, it's filling up with sand. Well, I don't think I'm getting out this way. Oh, yeah, and the rock appeared right behind me. Well, we've got a signal lock for the cave shard. Well, there's most of a guy. Is it still going to keep filling up? Is the sand level rising, or am I cool here? Oh, the trees themselves are leaving, too. Oh, wait a second. So the issue is... So the quantum thing in the other cave... Sorry. In the earlier quantum stuff we did, we noticed it said something like observing... Like, if you observe the thing and you observe an image of the thing, it's exactly the same. So I wonder if I shoot a probe, take a picture of myself... Basically, I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do here, because, like, you know, this is... I don't think the sand level is going any higher now. And I don't have any fuel. There's got to be a way for me to get out of this cave. And my lantern died. And I'm in a different cave now. I don't know where I am. Okay. How curious. The rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. This is Coleus. This is the Nomai who disappeared. Coleus. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems to be the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Coleus. Melorai is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, that being can become entangled with the quantum object and they move together. Melorai. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He's also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. I think he vanished again. Because he died. Coleus. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. Okay, so if we're in total darkness, we can travel on a quantum rock. And if you look on the mini-map, the globe map on the left, yeah, whenever I turn the light off, I move. So that is how you do this. But I would like to... Okay, you can top off my oxygen. Oh, the scout goes with it. Okay, this is a bramble. I have not seen this part before. Okay, I'm going to keep a screenshot of the rock just so I know it's there. Oh, I know where this is. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is a way out. I've been to this cave before. All right, Rock, what else you got for me? Oh, I put the picture away. Okay, let's leave the scout launcher. Oh, actually, it won't matter. Melorai. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave. I've read this entry before. Which means I think I read this too. Okay, yeah, I've read these before. Alright, I need my rock. Come here, rock. This is a different rock. As long as I get on top of it. Come on. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's take that back. Turn out the light. Okay. To the brambles. There's one other rock. This one. Okay, we haven't gone here before. Oh, we have gone here. Okay, well, then honestly, I think we're about done here. Sun is almost out too. Oh, is my ship buried under rock? That could be a problem. Another problem is that I'm out of fuel, so I can't fly. Like, I think I've got one good jet in there, and then I'm just going to be completely grounded. Hmm. Oh well, that's okay. Looking for a low ledge that I can jump onto. This looks low. Whee! Nope. Oh. Okay, so I learned that if I run out of fuel, I can use my oxygen. That seems safe. I wonder if that's all we can do on Ember Twin right now, because we've explored the Sunless City. There's one little orange marker on the map for Sunless City that suggests there's something to do, but heck if I know what it is. Huh. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh, it's Chert. Let's refuel. Much better. All right. Not that I really need my landing gear, but it's Chert. Okay, so when I met Chirp before, he didn't sound nearly this panicked. It's the stars, you see? All the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts. Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have, and now our sun is oh, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Why, isn't that great? You know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova. And me. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Okay. So at least somebody acknowledges that the sun's blowing up. That's cool. Why are the stars dying? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Wish I were a better voice actor. This could be really fun to ham up. Wasted, you understand? Interesting. Okay. Well, that's not the kind of attitude you need to have, Chart. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Oh, let's search the ship's log. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So we finished the Lakebed Cave and the Quantum Caves. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. So ostensibly, I could have equipped the signal scope and found the cave shard wherever it warps to, if I needed to, which I didn't. Alright. A Nomai named Coleus was standing on the Wandering Rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. To travel with a quantum object, I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. Coleus used this quantum rule to escape the cave he was trapped in. Coleus and Melorai returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to observe his or her surroundings, that being can become entangled with the quantum object and they both move together. So that's cool. Anything else I figured out? No, not so much. Apparently there's a quantum moon. Let's see. All of the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. The stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they're much older than we realized. So I don't know. I feel like there's something more going on here, like maybe the quantum experiments. I don't know. Time is weird. There's some weird time stuff going on. So if the stars are dying from old age, how do we fix that? Because that's not how it works. Oh well, I don't know. Okay, cool. So that is all on... Well, that's everything we need to do here on Ember Twin, for now at least. Excuse me for a second. Excuse me. Well, where do we want to go to next? I don't know how to get to a quantum moon. Don't know how to get to Whitehall Station. The Nomai crafted warp cores at Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. I don't know where the Black Hole Forge is. Can't go into the ocean depths. Two points paths beneath Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to the observatory. I guess that is something we could do on Brittle Hollow. Nomai at the Southern Observatory. Well, I'm gonna zip over to Dark Bramble next time the sun explodes. Oh. Am I gonna blow up? Let's find out. Nope. What am I even looking at right now? It's Brittle Hollow. Where's the interloper? Oh, sun's about to blow. I know that audio cue. I know that audio cue very well. I wonder what this little something or other is. Looks like a white hole or something. Hello. That's weird. Can I not enter that? Okay, well, that's interesting. And so is that. Yep, I died. Okay. Well, there's a random white hole in outer space. I don't know what I can do with it. But I can take a moment to get a drink of water. Excuse me for one moment. Water is good. Okay. Well, we finished up, for now at least, on Ember Twin. Let's see, other stuff I could do. I guess... Oh, I was going to go to Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble. Can I not lock onto it? Oh, maybe I need to be in proper space. I got pulled back into the gravity of the home planet. Let's try. There we go. That's gonna send me into the sun. Oh, that's not good. I think I'm okay. Let's try that again. Please don't send me into the sun this time. Where even is the Dark Bramble? Oh, there we go. It's off the left. Here we go. All right. 11 kilometers away. It's really not that far. Yeah, I know I have to mess with the scaling of this for it to make any sense whatsoever. All right. Well... I thought this would be a planet to explore, but it's just... alright. I don't have much control over my ship. Oh, okay, no, I'm inside. What the? Oh! Well then. So I just got eaten by a space fish. I didn't see anything else to do. Okay, that's weird. Hey, maybe this guy knows something. Hey, Slate. Hey, what can I do you for? The sun's gonna go supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfell's domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows. You know, I can respect that. Okay. Well... wonder if I can fly over there. Oh, I don't have my suit on. That's a lot quicker. Hey, look up. Talking to this guy. Well, it didn't really have anything to say about the sun going supernova, so maybe he's not going to be helpful here. Okay, yeah, I already said that. Okay, there's not really much to say about that. Oh well. Guess I'm on my own. Alright, well, let's just... Oop, there we go. Pop that off. Let's see. Yeah, guess we can go to Brittle Hollow. Like, I didn't see anything else to do in Dark Bramble. And the main thing we want to see there is Feldspar. And you know what? I'm going to take one more look. If there's nothing, there's nothing. Alright. Where are you? Where are you, Dark Bramble? Oh, you're right over there. So, another thing I noticed just now. Dark Bramble is bigger on the inside. There's a fish. It's coming for me. Apparently I am tasty. Okay, I'm not going to go in there anymore. Anglerfish wants a papato. I mean, I get it. Now let's go to Brittle Hollow. We haven't used that much time. So there was one light in there that was red instead of white for the anglerfish. I wonder if that's anything. Is this a water planet? Oh, nope. Just blue. Okay. All right. One thing I haven't particularly been doing is seeking out the other explorers first. Kind of just happened to come by them. I'm going to go talk to the guy first. When I say guy, I don't think these things have a gender. Oh, that's Feldspar. What the? Oh, there's Ghost Matter. Okay, don't go in there. Surface integrity. That's something we haven't seen elsewhere. Okay. He's like right beneath here. But I don't know where he is. Or how to get to him, really. Huh. Ow. Ow. Hey! It's Ryback. Oh, hey, you launched. That's great. Good job, you. Wow. I guess that means I've been out here a while. Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. Well, what should I explore here? Oh wow, what shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures around here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear about it, if it's not too much trouble. Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess. Seeing as all Timberhearth's got right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of history, culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean. So, maybe I can help? I learned something. Oh cool, what is it? I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible! A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Legit. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. A sunless city. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai. One lived on Ember Twin, and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets, too. Excuse me. I learned something else. I went to the comet and... Oh, wow. Wow. So that's how the Nomai died? That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if the comet hadn't killed him, our species might have coexisted in this solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timberhearth and come here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but, you know, it has its moments. So did I miss something? I guess the explosion of ghost matter destroyed the Nomai? I feel like an idiot for not noticing that. Oh! Oh! That's a black hole. Okay, well, he said north. Can I get out of here? Not very easily. Oh, there's a lifty pad. Maybe? The Tower of Quantum Knowledge, west 190 meters. That looks tower-ish. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Quantum stuff seems like it's good to know about. Alright. That's cool. Oh, it's like gravity walls. That's cool. What do we got here? Bells. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Quantum Moon, huh? How do we ascend these stairs? Maybe this is the tower? The Southern Observatory, south 550 meters. Even ancient civilizations use the metric system. Well, I want to do the Tower Quantum of Knowledge, though. Ow. I wonder if I can use my jump jets. Nope. Ow. Oh. I fell into a black hole. And I came out a white hole. Where even am I right now? Looks like... This looks like part of the tower. Nope, no, 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 no. So I'm probably very dead. But, no, I want to go into the tower. Okay, that's not going to work. There we go. Okay, let's... Okay, in we go. This is a warp tower. Ember Twin Projection Stone. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the body is directly overhead. And that's how you're supposed to access the sun station. Well, apparently I can just wait here and eventually the planets will align. It seems like it's going to be a little bit. I feel like there's something more I ought to be able to do here. Oh, this is how you align it with the planet. Or maybe not. Don't know what this is doing. Oh well. Oh, well, it's not going to matter because that's the sun is going to blow up music. Ah, that's how that works. Cool, cool. Well, learn what we can. The hanging city below 50 meters. So near the North Pole is the entrance to the hanging city. Warped here from Black Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole, our design work we successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see inside the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as we built works, I'm delighted. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. Okay, so they've identified there's a weird time loop thing. A time gap with their travel. Oop. Uh-oh. Duck and cover. That didn't help. Okay, so now we have learned that we have properly learned how to use the warp system. So, if I want to, I could, in good conscience, go back to, I think it's Ash Twin that has all the towers, and go to the Sun Station. That is something we could do. All right. Now let's go to the ship's log. Mind you, there's still tons of stuff on Brittle Hollow. Yeah, let's look at the log. Okay, Ryback's Camp, the Hanging City, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Whitehall Station, Northern Glacier. All right, well, let's start reading. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. This tower, located on Brittle Hollow's equator, held useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. There's more to explore here. Whitehole Station. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. There's more to explore here. There's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Rybek's campsite. Rybek has set up camp at the bottom of the crossroads. Their excitement of being surrounded by so much Nomai history is matched only by their terror of the black hole. Rybek is Timberhearth's only archaeologist. They overcame their fear of space to explore Brittle Hollow's treasure trove of Nomai culture. Rybek says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried. But there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Okay, well... So do we go back to Brittle Hollow, or do we look at Sun Station? Let's do another trip on Brittle Hollow. Maybe I can go back to the, say it was North Pole? Yeah, Northern Glacier. Let's look around there. You know, with a name like Brittle Hollow, I should have expected that the surface would collapse. But I didn't. Well, we're coming on to about my normal stream time in just a few minutes. I may take a break. Just like a 2 or 3 minute stretch break. Alright, so. Looks like Rybek's ship. I'm on the South Pole. Whoops. Well, let's go to the other pole. Looks like something interesting. That is a quantum rock. Okay, this is where we were. This looks more like it. All right. Okay, there's more stuff to read here, so I'm just going to read for a minute. Oh, I bet if I had the tablet from Whitehole Station, Bones, then that's what I use here to read. Okay, well, I'll come back and do that sometime. Our way down? Nope. Where's my ship? Let's go scope out the... Oh, there's... Hello! I bet if that falls on you, you die. Hanging city below 50 meters. Can't get there from the surface. There might be a way there underground. Oh, that structure looks like something useful. Whee! Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend, Hollow's lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show its face. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. Thatch, I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. So, they must be alluding to the quantum moon, which is a thing that I know exists. What did that give us for the log? Quantum moon. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Okay, well there's not much to do here unless I have that, Nomai tablet. Huh. I want to land. This looks like the beacon and whatnot. Yeah, escape pod 1. That's very similar to the beacon we saw on Ember Twin, which is where the Nomai's other city is. Thatch, is everyone on unharmed? Bloom, no one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. Thatch, this is good news at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? I think 2 is the one we saw. Felix, no, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods as distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. Felix, I'll continue calling for them. Thatch, my gratitude. If we can... Bloom, Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Thatch, everyone brace yourselves quickly. The volcanic moon has returned. Thatch, be cautious of falling ash and debris. I guess that's what all of those explosions are. Stuff falling off of the moon. Plume, I believe the moon has passed. Felix, this planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. Thatch, we need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. Bloom, I have observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down the cliff. Perhaps we can build platforms? So I found one of those platforms, or a few of those, over by Rybek's camp. Know my ship? What you got for me? Ooh, reedy things. Scanning and external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. Alert, collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Begin flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Emergency escape hatch. Sorry I broke your ship. Oh! I Bloom, use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Yep, that's a black hole. Okay. Well, that's not good. Bloom, of note, be sure to not wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than anything we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. That looks interesting, he says, walking away from it. Bloom, given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pods so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. I don't believe anyone's coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the moon's volcanic eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Whee! So these gravity crystals we saw in the first quantum tower on Giant's Deep. I don't quite know the radius of them. But I know if I jump, I'm going to have a bad time. I'm going to have a real bad time. Well, it's about 8:30 now. I think next time Okay, so I think this is a trap. Because if I jump off here, I'm going to lose gravity. Wonder if maybe I can get there if I'm here early in a cycle. Well, let's go back this way. Yeah, I wonder if that bridge is complete if I'm here earlier in a cycle. I need to find some air. Jump. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll go look at the cool thing that it's obviously leading you towards. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we've encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. But that's the eye of the universe. Well, the symbol that represents it. Is a temple of some kind? I am running low on oxygen. Maybe there's some oxygenated trees here. Or maybe there is not. Trees! Okay. I found a tree. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we were tried to go. We suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core navigation systems were both well. So that's the vessel and that's the eye. They followed the signal but got entangled in what looks like dark bramble. And maybe they have teleportation towers set up with... Oh, if I go to the twins, then I might be able to warp to the vessel on dark bramble. And I don't know where this one goes to. Although, can I go to the other? Is it a two-way? Yes, you can enter... Sorry, finish my thought process. I was wondering if the warp towers were one way, but it seems like you could go the other way as long as there's not like a gravity field or some sort of inertia forcing you to leave. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to not know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. So I'm in the Nomai settlement, but I don't see a lot to do here. I didn't mean to do that. Well, here I go. Whee! This is gonna hurt. Ow. Means I need to go in through the other way. Can I come in, please? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pick up that tablet and warp back to Placity Place. Alright, well, I'm out of fuel, which is not good. Well, I guess I need to activate the thing. Okay, and this will actually spin the station around so that it'll, Oh! There I go. That was quick. Return warp status charged. Step on the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Okay. So I want to read what's on this tablet, and I think that's going to complete my run. Here we go. Yeah. Remy and I reviewed the records you sent. Okay, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from Whitehall Station. As I've already told Ramier, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped onto the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Okay, Ramier. Okay, as P is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Okay, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Okay, I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We'd have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Ramier. Yes, I hope so too. Okay. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. Ramier, the interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? If I put this here, what do I see? Probably Ember Twin. Okie doke. Now the fun part. Can I get back to my ship? So that would have been, well, that overlaps with the revelations we had last session with regards to the black hole, white hole, warp thingies causing a rift in space-time. Oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over there. Yeah, I might be in trouble. Probably not that much time left anyway, if I'm being honest. Did I even get anything that unlocked, that cleared the ship's log this go around? So, on Ash Twin, there may be something that leads to, come on, brain. It might be possible to get to the vessel, which is on, which I think crash landed or was entangled with, Dark Bramble. It's unclear. Oh, I'm in a bad way. Yep. Yep, I'm out of air. Achievement unlocked, ran out of air. Alright. Well, I'm actually going to take a brief break. Well, I'm going to check the ship's log, take a couple of notes, and then I'm actually going to get up and stretch my legs for a few minutes. Y'all should probably do the same. It's generally a good idea to do that. You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Ow. Don't walk through fire, folks. I mean, you could, but I don't recommend it. Excuse me. All right, what did we learn today? Oh, we actually got quite a lot. Oh, good. I'm glad I wrote that stuff down because I can't remember crap. Anyway, so the Hanging City. The Nomai decided to migrate from the old sediment to the northern glacier. They used gravity crystals to craft a stable path beneath the surface. There's a huge Nomai city just to the north of Rybek's campsite. The Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. The Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. The Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai abandoned this settlement over growing concern about its stability. Legit. Escape Pod 1. One of the 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed into our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched with something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Escape Pod 3. One of the Nomai escape pods that never made it out of Dark Bramble. Oops. The Vessel. The Nomai warped this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to follow a signal from the Eye of the Universe. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. Mural 1. The mural of a Nomai vessel encountering a signal. A mural of the Dark Bramble ensnaring the Nomai vessel. Oop, let's zoom in. A mural of 3 escape pods evacuating the Nomai vessel. Oh, okay, so it's not the warp tower, it's the, those are the vessels. Okay, good, because that was a goose chase I didn't particularly want to go on. So the vessel is on somewhere on Dark Bramble. That's cool. So where to next? We can look around the Hanging City some more. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the Whitehall station. The negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. Okay, so I've finished Whitehall Station and the Northern Glacier. Good. I like finishing things. Well, I know there's more to do on Brittle Hollow. I could try to find the escape pod on Dark Bramble, but I keep getting eaten by anglerfish, which is a problem. Now that I know how to use the Black Hole, White Hole towers, I could go to Sun Station. There's also the Southern Observatory. So there's still stuff to do on Dark Bramble. But for now, at the immediate moment, I'm going to take a brief break. Why can't I control the game? Ah. And, yeah, be back in a couple minutes. Just going to stretch my legs, get some water, check on the kitty, all that fun stuff. So, back in a moment, folks. All right, and we're back. Okay, so what did I want to check out? Should have thought about that while I was on break. Well, there's more to see at Dark Bramble. It's not just Feldspar we're looking for. There's also the vessel, which is like the Nomai mothership. There's another Nomai escape pod. And I think those were the other things. We can also go to Sun Station. Yeah, why don't we... I'm going to take another look at Dark Bramble. Maybe not go inside the core this time, because... Well, wait, no. The anglerfish were patrolling. So unless there's something mounted on, like, the outer surface of the planet, I don't think I'm going to be able to get very far in there. So... Hey, what? We need a moment. I don't think I can access the Sun Tower from Ash Twin right away. So why don't I go look around the outside of Dark Bramble, and then I'll go to the Sun Tower on Ash Twin. And, yeah, that'll work. For some reason I have to use my mouse sometimes to get autopilot to work properly. I don't know why it does that. Alright, where are you, Bramble? Come here, Bramble. Okay, and what I'm looking for here... What is that? Has there always been a moon there? Gonna crash into Bramble. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened. Well... Oh, that's the light. Oh, I didn't realize the interloper casts a light. That's cool. Well, so I'm gonna die here. But maybe there's something... I can at least see if there's like a Nomai settlement, or... There's an escape pod. Anything on these little... Oh wait, that's not the planet, that's just ice. It's water vapor from, Okay, so that's just ice on the outside of the Bramble. That's not actually a planet surface. Well... Did I just get bamboozled by the quantum moon? I think I just got bamboozled by the quantum moon. You know what? I'm just going to reset the loop, save us all a bunch of time. You didn't see that happen just now. Sip of water. Okay. So that was the quantum moon. Target the bramble. I wonder if we're specifically supposed to go to the quantum moon. I mean, probably, right? Okay, nah, I'm not going to crash into the sun. I'll get a little close, but not going to crash into it. We're experienced pilots now. We don't crash into suns. Okay, so there's nothing outside here. It's just the bramble. Okay. I'm curious what this red glow is, because I know what the white glows are. Oh, is that the core? Okay, so there are a bunch of anglerfish right there. I can't do anything with that right now. So, let's go to, well, okay, why don't we go to Ash Twin? Whoop. Nope. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Yep. Can I land? Where is a good place to land? I guess not enough sand is receded to see the equator yet. I'm not on this thing, am I? Nope. Hmm. Never actually used the landing camera before. Ah, there we are. Sun Tower. All right. Now, if I recall correctly, the door here is busted. I don't remember if I need the other door or if I need to wait for the sand to recede more. Huh. Okay. No, oh, no, this is the... Okay, this is the death trap. Ah. Okay, so I don't have to actually wait quite that long to get to Sun Tower. But I do need to not die. Alright, let's try that again. Did it once. Okay. Well, let's just give it a minute. See what happens. Okay, that's Timber Hearth off to the right. It's Brittle Hollow off to the left. We probably need to look around on Brittle Hollow some more. But I will do that next time. I want to go to the Sun Station. So if I wait around another couple of minutes, the Sun Station should be visible. The sand level's already going down, so it shouldn't be long now. Not going to try to land on Sun Station. That's a good way to die. Okay, there's a column of sand. And there's something. So I feel like the path I took through this game, I found out about the whole like time-space, enter a black hole and you exit the white hole before you even enter the black hole, that sort of quantum nonsense, in a pretty cool way. Because I didn't realize that was a thing until I got to the high energy lab, which I take is not something you're supposed to do as early on as I did. Okay, now we're on Sun Tower. Just gotta wait for the sand to go down. My ship is gonna fly off into space. I'm gonna find a better place to land it. Because while I'd be okay with this being a one-way trip, I'd rather not die to doing something stupid. Yes, I do know what game I'm playing. Yep. Get a drink of water while we're waiting. Okay, this is the normal entrance, which means I should be able to land. Well, I'll just land here on the bridge. Oh, wait. I think I did that once before, and then when the sand column passed over this area, it shot my ship over to the Ember Moon. That's probably not advisable. Yep, there we go. And that's exactly what would have happened. You can be taught. Okay. Honestly, the sand over here is as good as a landing site as any. Time is of the essence. Okay. Oh! I just learned something. If I come in here while there's still plenty of sand, I can just walk over the brambles and not die. Cool. Alright. So I think if I just wait here, eventually I'll be able to go to the sun station. And maybe. Hey, Giselle. Oh, there we go. I just teleported to the sun station. Huzzah. Alright. We got... The heck? Oh, no worries. I actually started my stream really early today. I started at about 7 o'clock. So you are not really late. I was particularly early. My face. Let's see. Yeah, so our Final Fantasy raid, a bunch of folks are out tonight, and I had nothing else to do, so I figured I would just go on adventures in space. Let's see. Have we found anything cool? Ah, okay. Yeah. Let's see. So I ran out of oxygen and died. And I got eaten by a giant space fish. Not the cool kind like in Macross, but the sort of like a really ugly giant anglerfish that just swallowed me whole. That wasn't cool. And let's see, how else did I die? I crashed into a planet. My whole ship popped like a crash test dummy toy. And I just reloaded the tile screen because I wasn't going to wait around 20 minutes on stream to die. I also learned how teleportation works. Alrighty, let's see. 6 minutes, 56 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. Uh-oh. Warning. Opens emergency door. Well, if learning things is good, I certainly learn things. Well? Oh, there's another thing to read. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. So you actually can die. Basically, if you die in the tutorial planet before you activate the Nomai statue, before you establish the time loop, you die. The game rolls credits and you die. Ask me how I know. I jumped into a geyser. It was there. Opening the emergency doors. Oh. Oh my. Please let me land on my face. Oh, please let me not fly up. Well, here we go. Oh. Well, I didn't fall into the sun. I just died from radiation exposure. Awesome. Yeah, there's kind of a content lull in Final Fantasy right now. Like, the next patch is coming out in about a month and a half, I think. But, like, I'm kind of out of stuff to do. Well, that's the first time I got close enough to the sun and just didn't get pulled in. Alright, well, let's go back to Ash Twin and do that again. On the plus side, I also found out how to avoid a death trap on the way to that teleporter to get to Sun Station. Oh! Yeah, the 6.x storyline is honestly pretty cool. It's obviously not quite as epic and everything as Endwalker, because duh. But no, MSQ's good. I'd recommend... Well, if you're waiting for 6.5 to just shotgun it all, that's understandable. But there's some really cool stuff. Yeah, I've been keeping up with my island, not like min-maxing it. I've been doing the crime time strategy. But, yeah, kind of out of stuff to do. And every time I think about picking up PvP, I do like 3 rounds and realize I don't like PvP. But that's just me. That's fair. So at this point, I've tried every combat class, and the lowest class I have at this point is Paladin at like level 51 or so. Oh, the class is referring to PvP, excuse me. Yeah, I know you were playing, I think you were playing Sage for a while on PvP and killing lots of things with laser beams. Are you doing like the main, like the big PvP maps, or you do Frontline? That's what it's called. Are you doing Frontline, or are you doing Crystalline Conflict? Waiting around for the sun tower to appear. If we go in fast enough, I don't have to walk through brambles. Purple. Oh, Twitch being finicky. Been working all right for me. I'm curious to see how things are going to work after the next few streams. So I don't think this. Yeah. Huh. Okay, my upload isn't being weird. I'm not getting any encoding or transfer warnings. Wonder if it is just the actual website. Okay, well, here's Sun Tower. We gotta wait for it to get low enough for me to enter. So, the other day I did find out that I was doing something very stupid with my stream settings. Oh, there's the Quantum Moon. I can't go there right now, because if I try, I'm probably gonna... Yep. Yeah, so there are objects in this game where if you observe them, they stay in place, but if you look away, then look back, they're gone. There's an entire frickin' moon that does that. I'm guessing I'll have to go there at some point, but I don't know how to get there. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Get in. Oh, oh. Fuck. Okay. I'm alright. Ow. Okay. I'm okay. Yeah, so these two planets are the Hourglass Twins, and sand drains from Ash to Ember Twin over time. It also serves as sort of a timer for how long the universe has left before everything explodes and dies. So while this is still full of sand, like if I wait around too long before trying to cross this area, all these like space cacti are everywhere and I have to fly around them. It's really hard. Oh, patch my suit. But if I'm here early enough while it's still mostly sand, no big deal. Okay. And so I need to wait for... Where's Sun Station? Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, I actually can fly over to Ember Moon if I need to get my ship back. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I'm expecting this to be a one-way trip. There we go. All right. So the way teleporters work is, if a black hole and white hole are in alignment, then you get sucked into a black hole and come out the white hole. There's a white hole on, I'm now on the Sun Tower station, and there was a black hole in the Placity place I was just at. The Sun Tower on Ash Twin. Okay. So how do I... You know, I bet those two arrows are where I need to go. All right. All right, running start. Okay, I think I'm all right. Shit. Wait, I might be all right. Okay. Okay, there's the entrance. All right. No, please, please, please. I don't want to have to do this a third time. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Mostly in control. Oh, it's spinning. There. Okay. Phew. All right. I am on Sun Station. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. What the... Okay. I'm I'm sorry, that is an absurd line and I love it. Idea, can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Yeah. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That is our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Idea, here's a better one. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. Yeah, you lack a sense of humor. Idea, at least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Yeah, kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. Okay. So now we know that they fully intended to blow the sun up. This whole sequence is no accident. You know, this isn't a dirty language. I don't have the language filter on this stream, but those mother duckers. Yep. Cool, cool. Okay. This is a mural of a Nomai with the Eye of the Universe, and I don't quite know what this symbol is. Oh, Sun Station. Or the sun itself. Pick up Ash Twin projection statue. See what there is to see. Yaro, what happened? Did the sun station not fire? Here, it fired, Yaro, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. Ooh, look at me. I'm an ancient civilization, and I've got 3 eyes. Well, I've got 4. I'm wearing glasses. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Yaro. I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? Idea. We're well, Yaro. Or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun. Wait. We're well, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I hoped our terrible work was finished. Yaro. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching the star system that we'd like to investigate. Okay, well, so after this they investigate the interloper and cause all the ghost matter to ghost. Okay, and these are the Nomai statues. Somewhere on Ash Twin. We still don't know who the third one is, but I'm pretty sure it's linked to Feldspar. Oh, stuff to read. Approximate time until the sun station is destroyed by expanding star. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Approximate time until the star's death. 13 minutes, 15 seconds. Star has reached the end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Oh, so when the sun goes red, sun station gets consumed. That's not cool. Oh, that's very not cool. I'm going to see if I can get out of here in time. I may not be able to. Oh, there's something up here. Well, I'm not getting out of here, so I might as well look around and see if there's anything else of interest. So if Sun Station failed... Now I'm confused, because what's causing the sun to explode? I do not know. Sun Station accomplished whatever it... They were able to get the reaction going as intended. That... Huh. I made it back. Hooray! Okay, now I just have to get to my ship, which I believe... Yep, there it is on Ember Twin. So if I can get sucked into the sand column, that's probably my easiest way over there. Yep, there's my ship. And... away! Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm pulled into Ember Twin's gravity. Alright. Ship is not too far away. Okay, so the Nomai were trying to blow up the sun. That was their experiment, using Sun Station. Ow. But it didn't work. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's check the ship's log, because we learned some things. The Sun Station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the Sun Station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the Sun Station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the Sun Station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Well, I mean, I guess that's the answer. If Sun Station is not blowing up the sun, then... and the sun's at the end of its life cycle, then... excuse me, something in my eye. Well, then there you go. So the issue isn't what's causing the sun to explode, it's how do we prevent it from exploding, if we even can. There's more to see in the Hanging City. Oh, that path with the, Right, the Hanging City. Okay, we haven't explored that yet. There's also the vessel, but I have no idea how to deal with the anglerfish. I wonder if the clue for that is in Hanging City. I may have read something about that. Well, oh, and there's still the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Well, I can at least go explore, see if I can find a way to get into the tower and explore it on the next loop. Brittle Hollow. Here we go. We have liftoff. What the? Oh. Excuse me, Ember Twin. Rude. Is that the Quantum Moon? That's the quantum moon. I'm going to try to go there. Don't have much time, but I'll take a look. Alright, so this time there's nothing in the way. There's an atmosphere. Oh. Nope. I passed right through it. Well, dang. What a sneaky moon. No, I don't want to go to... Whee! Huh? Oh. Okay, so apparently the way to get deep under the water is the... Oh. So apparently the way to get deep underwater is to get sucked into a tornado. So I learned something. Okay, well, I'm not going to have that much time to explore, honestly. But there's an electrical something. Can I just go out through a tornado? Okay, well, I learned something, but I don't quite know what. I have to look at it later. Meanwhile, still want to... Well, I can't go to Brittle Hollow now. No, I'm afraid that I can still go, but there's not much time left to explore before the sun kersplode. Yeah, the twin's nearly done. Well, if I can find a way into the quantum tower, then I'll call that a victory. The next question is, under Giant Steep, how do I not fry my ship's electrical systems all the time? I wonder if it's got something to do with the jellyfish. That seems plausible. Well, that looks like a Nomai gravity cannon. And I'm gonna crash. Well, I don't really expect to get too much more out of this loop. I'm gonna check out that gravity cannon. Huh? Oop, going down into the thing. I appreciate the inquiry, but I'm not interested in services at this time. Ah, overshot that. Hmm? Oh, there it is. All right, let's... Powered up. Oh, that was easy. Okay. So we're back now on the glacier. Frankly, we're probably about out of time. Oh, Feljar spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it, Hornfells, ya burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading says this piece of brittle hollow is as stable as any, but who knows. If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Oh, that's nice. Well, sun's about to blow up. Yep. Just sun blowing up problems. Up. Ow. Yeah, there's lots of stuff down here I haven't done yet. I think next loop I'm going to make a beeline here and try to get to the Hanging City. Gravity cannon, east 400 meters. So this away. But I'm not going to get there because the sun's going to blow up. Plonk. Oh, hey, there it is. Amazing how quickly you get used to things. Now, while that's loading, drink of water. Okay, so that loop, we learned that the sun station did activate. It did its thing, but that didn't blow up the sun. So maybe that's kind of a red herring. But the 22-minute experiment is still happening, or something. I don't... At this point, I'm confused. Okay, well, let's go to the ship's log and see what we have learned. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Okay, so we're going to go back to Brittle Hollow. I'm going to try going on that one gravity crystal path we found early on. Maybe if I get there early enough in the loop, it'll still all be there. That's the hope, anyway. Brittle Hollow. Oh, not that far. Do, 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 do. Okay. All right. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh wait, oh no, that's the Nomai escape ship. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go the temporary city. Nope. Then we're gonna go for that gravity path. Believe. Nope, that's not it. Right, it was up and off to the side. Okay. And here we are. Walking, we're walking. Move a little faster if we jump jet, but that burns a lot of fuel. It looks like the path is still in Hello. All right, that is in fact the Hanging City. Wonder if the mayor is named Hanging Chad. Okay. Get here early enough in the cycle and you can cross the path. Hooray. Kaboom. Whoop. Clonk. Okay. Is this the right way? Oh, okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just make sure I have my bearings. All right, so. All right, then we go this way. Let's follow the crystals. Burning through oxygen. I'm hoping there's some trees nearby. And now we're upright. Okay, it's not too hard to get here, really. So this is the Hanging City. It's a more permanent Nomai settlement. Ostensibly, there's something useful here. I don't trust that upper warp. Nope, can't go that way. I feel like that upper tunnel will send me up to the surface, which I do not want to go to. I'm low on oxygen. Up. Nope. Out this way. Can't go in there. I'm glad we know what to do about ghost matter now. That was really annoying for a little while there. Okay, stuff to read. School District, Meltwater District, Ice Shrine District, Black Hole Forge District. I like the sound of that one. Okay, that'll be the school district. What's in this building? I guess both of these are the school district? And that's falling, so I'm not going to go over there. I need to find some oxygen. Ice Shrine District. And of course, the Black Hole Forge District is closed. Well, inaccessible. I'm gonna suffocate, aren't I? Dang it. Alright, well, long shot. But I know there's air here. Oh, except I have to get to the station first. Yeah, I'm super dead. Oh well. Yep, I died. So we got to the hanging city, but we ran out of air. Dang. I do like that attention to detail. If you die by suffocation, you wake up with a gasp. Alright. Did we learn anything? Hanging City, Black Hole Forge. The Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. I know my city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. There's more to explore here. Duh. I wonder if that one upward tunnel I avoided is the way there. Be nice if there was a quicker way to get there, but that's all right. You know, I bet I could land on the gravity cannon. That might be worth a shot. Southern Observatory, south 550 meters. The crossroads, west 350 meters. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Oh, I bet this is how I get there. Well. Shit. Dang it. I wonder if I could still make the jump. So the gravity crystal pathway, I thought it might only be accessible at the very beginning of a loop. Because they, stuff falling from the volcanic moon would destroy the bridge. But I wonder if it's still accessible. Okay, there's that. There we go. Okay, I wonder if I can take this to the quantum moon. Solanum, I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand on, for the first time, the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I had considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Oh, okay, this warps you back to, Okay. The heck was that? I don't know why that killed me. Huh. Alright, well, let's see what the ship's log says. Quantum Moon Solanum Shuttle. A Nomai named Solanum landed in her shuttle at the Quantum Moon's South Pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors of the Quantum Moon always arrive at the South Pole for reasons unknown to the Nomai. A Nomai named Solanum landed a shuttle on the Quantum Moon. Gravity cannon. A huge cylindrical shuttle that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a Nomai shuttle from the Quantum Moon. There's more to explore here. Okay. So, what I need to do... Well, let's go back to Brittle Hollow. Alright. Lift off. Well, I think before I look into that more, I'm going to focus on getting back to the Hanging City. Because that Black Hole Forge sounds interesting. Let's see. Yep. Something else broke. Maybe not. I guess that is a shortcut. Yep, meteors take out the pathway here. Still need to find an oxygen source over there, though. That's what killed me last time. Wonder if there's something in the Meltwater district that would help me here. Oh. Yes. Sorry, just one moment. Hey, we're back. All right. Wait. Someone's playing banjo. Oh, it must be right beneath, Come on, brain. Okay, it must be near the other explorer. Gravity cannon, east 400 meters. Hanging City, north 250 meters. Okay. Now we can go back. Okay, well that's good to know. I mean, at least so at least we now have a shortcut back to the Hanging City. Oh, and there were trees right here. Oh well. Okay. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what... Okay, so this is the same thing as the Sunless City Shrine. Okay. Okay, let's see. Message from Solanum. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. That it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival were here almost certain... Terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that. Circumstance. I suspected, imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. That wouldn't be so bad, I think. Okay, so we need a way up to the Black Hole Forge. Shoot. Don't want to go through that black hole again. Ow. Trying to see if there's another way up there. Oh, wait a second. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, well, there's one more thing I can try. Huh. This is the school district. We haven't explored this yet. Alright. Lami, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Ours was Thatch. Lami, we can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long time. Don't forget the festivals happen every 10 years. Okay. Not especially useful if I'm being honest. What about this one? Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is that everything used to be very hot and dense, tightly packed together. As this universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, the space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells us it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Alright, so heat death of the universe. Cool. That's the top. Okay. Okay. So I know where I am. I still don't see a way to get up to the Black Hole Forge. Wait a tick. How's the sun doing? Okay, sun's going red giant. Wonder if maybe the surface integrity will go down enough for me to... for it to open up a pathway? Hmm. Oh. I think my ship just got sent into a black hole. Hmm. Huh, there's my ship. Well, it's not going to help me much now. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Well, this loop is getting pretty close to ending, so I think I'm going to call it at that point. Well, not as many revelations this time, but we did fill in some of the gaps. Honestly, not entirely sure where to proceed from here. Where my ship is. Huh. Wonder if I can reach my ship before the universe explodes. Hmm. Well, I did reach my ship. On the downside, I think it was Mass Effect 3 that said Isaac Newton was the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Yeah, that's still true. Alright, well, I'm going to go to the ship, check the log, and then I think I'm going to call it at that point. Okay, so from here, there's apparently more we can do with the gravity cannon on. I don't know which gravity cannon is talking about. I've currently encountered 3 of them. Okay, there's still the Tower of Quantum Knowledge we can do. There's the Southern Observatory. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. I would like to explore more on Dark Bramble, but I'm tired of getting eaten by anglerfish. So, well, I'll think about it for a bit and see where I want to proceed from here. The Nomai traveled to this solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of the signal the Eye of the Universe. Well, we learned that somewhere else already. Well... Alrighty, well, let's exit out. We'll go back to the desk. Alright. Well, so that's a few hours of space exploration we got done. Let's see. Yeah, the major revelation is that the Sun Station did succeed in its experiment. And apparently that's not what caused the sun to blow up. It's just the sun reaches an end of its natural lifespan at exactly the wrong moment. Also, I would think on a astrophysics level, the sun is going supernova, like that's happening awfully quickly once that reaction starts, so there are still some questions going on. And if the sun isn't what powered the 22-minute time loop they're setting up, then what is? I have no idea. But what I do know is I've been at it for about 3.5 hours, and that's a good time. That's good enough. I think I'm going to call it a night here. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had fun. And we will be back on Saturday at noon Eastern Time for more fun in space. So I'll talk with you then, and hope you have a good rest of the night. See ya. Oh, wait, do we want to raid somebody? I'll try raiding somebody. Koki's up. I've watched a few of her streams. Not a ton, but a few of them. I'll see if we can raid her. Alright, good night, y'all.